Alright, ball joints are done, everything's done. God, I like how clean this car is. Seats are nice. So, everything done. Get the driver bag installed. New gauge cluster, because, well, gauge cluster wasn't working right. Still gotta have an alternator and a radio and a passenger bag. I just tucked it back up in there for now. And a radio, because it won't turn off. But we got a new cluster in. This car had 59,000-ish miles. This cluster's showing 169. Not like I'm going to be selling it anyway. She does have a clean title. I never took a salvage. But we just got the ball joints and all in, so let's go see how it runs. Got a washer fluid light on. I've put the bottle in. I've put new wipers on. But I've yet to did the cowling and all, but I've yet to put new I have yet to put new stuff in the washer bottle, any new fluid in. It's there. Got our insurance on the dash in case they get pulled over. We're going down the road pretty straight here. I think that's, yeah, steering wheel straight. So I think I got it pretty close. Of course, it's going to get an alignment. Stop smooth, no noise. Let's see how the train shifts. Most of the service on it too. Oh, she shifts like a beauty. She does. Just like a beauty. Clock works. Everything seems to work. I put a new battery in it when I did the front end. So it's got all that. Turn that air off. Turn the air down. It's too cold for that. It's 75 out today. And, well, this thing's got damn good air. Put that new radiator and AC condenser in it. Recharged it. Had no charge on it. So we just evacuated it. Let's do this. It's my auto insurance cards you're laying on. We printed them out for this thing the other day. Got insurance on it. She's road legal. With the ball joints, it'll get alignment, pass the state inspection. We'll go get tags on it. I got tip tags. In the state of Missouri, you're able to run with yours for 30 days after the date of purchase to, you know, get all this. Let's avoid these manhole covers. I need to fix Glenstone here. She's got a bunch of manholes and whatnot. So that's the deal. But we'll go up here and take this thing for a little spin. And I need to get it painted, get the front end painted now. The paint guy I was using, I believe, is retired. His number's been shut off. It's been a while since I've had anything painted though. All the town cars and everything I've got very recent has all been they've all been just mechanical issues. So it's been 3, 4, not 4, way pre-pandemic, so 17 since I've had a car painted. So yeah, that's a little while. Yeah, it would have been 16 or 17, so that's been a bit. We're gonna turn up here on Cherry Street. Though the Cadillac will be a big project, but I'm running out of space to put them. You know, you can't sell them. You just can't sell a town car. You gotta keep them all. And so it's one of those things. Might have to buy a bigger place. I've got a friend that lets me store quite a few out there, but I'm gonna start looking at land and, you know, getting rid of the house for somewhere out in the country a little more around here. But just so I can have all my cars in one spot. I can only have 4 or 5 at the house at a time, and then I've got a neighbor somewhere around there that gets upset, and we've got this fancy Oak Grove neighborhood and city ordinances, and they all get mad, and everyone gets mad, and well, it turns into some pretty bad stuff here. And so, I get the city called and stuff, so I'd rather just not deal with that, so I just comply. I mean, I was here before all that started. We've been in the house since 95, but like I said, been at the house since 95 and still rather not deal with all of that stuff. But you do what you do. So that's what's going on with the cars. This is the car tour, and I hope this is picking up audio well. But still working at the job I got at O'Reilly's. It's kind of a cushy job. When you're a old mechanic with bad rotor cuffs, with a bad rotor cuff, you just don't feel like it anymore. I do miss turning wrenches, but yeah, the old shoulder won't let me do it anymore. So we're not going to do that. Although the shop I came from and where I was working didn't have air conditioning, and I'll tell you, going to a parts store with air conditioning is really nice. Although you expect you do expect. Let's just turn you around. We'll do a drive and talk video here. Yeah. You do expect that being a mechanic will prepare you for, you know, being a parts guy, but it really doesn't. Not like you think it would. You know what the parts are, and being in it for many years, you know when some older guy comes in, he wants Kingpin for his 2006 Dodge Dakota. What he's talking about is ball joints, you know, and it helps you with stuff like that. You know what points a condenser are. Someone walks in with a 1-barrel Carter or Rochester carburetor, I know exactly what rebuild kit they need off the top of my head, but it's kind of a different world, really, and it's new. I like it. I love the automotive field and bleed for it, so, you know, I'll stay in it the rest of my life, whatever comes to that. But we But that's what's going on. So whether I go back to turning wrenches, doing something like that, I'm not a management material guy. Someone said, well, I'll become a shop manager, become a foreman. I'm not a management guy, I'll be honest. I'm a laborer guy, and a grease monkey type of guy. I'm not that. I'm a bells and whistles, let's tear it down and see what makes it tick type of guy. Rather computer illiterate when it comes to a bunch of stuff. But these Sony Handycams I got here now, they're pretty easy to work, I'm not gonna lie. I really rather enjoy those. But yeah, so that's going on. What's going on? Plans for the future, all that sort of stuff. And so we'll keep on. I'm getting ready to tear that Cadillac down. So and as far as it goes, all the doors will come off of it, engine's coming out, frame's getting coated inside and out. It's gonna be pretty in-depth with the old Cadillac Brougham. It's it's an 86. It's gonna be pretty intense. I got pretty intense with the old Lincoln, and it's the 88, it's had the interior and everything done. It's down to everything but the paint. But again, when I was done with that one, the pandemic had hit and everything hit, and now I don't have a paint guy. But well, we're about to need the front clip of this old 96 here painted. It's the anniversary. It's a nice car. It's a nice car. So we're about to need an entire Fleetwood painted and a vinyl top. Brown. Oh, the Cadillac guys will get mad at me calling it a Fleetwood, but let's face it, they looked exactly the same. We've got the old 88 town car up there. She's got to be painted. Everything's got to be painted, so it's paint, and more paint to go. So that's going to be a lot of stuff to get painted. So I guess I need to find someone that's willing to paint cars. And a lot of the body shops, I'm not a paint guy. I really shouldn't paint anything. It'll look like shit. Now, if it comes down to rust, it's rusting, because I'm going to start fixing rust, I will, primer, sand, fix dents and dings, get it smooth, ready for paint. But I'm not a paint guy. I can't shoot a smooth surface to save my soul, so we're not going to do that. Under the engine stands the new engine we came home with. We're going to rebuild that baby. It's a 350 Olds. The Cadillac came with a 307 Olds from factory, but the 350 Olds will give it a little more power, keep it bolt right up to that 204R transmission. It just shifts beautifully. I did a shift kit on it and did a service on it, and I'll tell you, it runs beautiful, except for that car has very low miles and sat in the field since 96, and when you take off it burns a bit of oil. And I said, from stoplights, and I know it's the valve guides and seals, but I dried out and cracked over the years. But why not? If you're taking it apart, just go nuts, And so that's how I figure, and whatnot. So we're gonna do that. I've got a lot of weird shit to do, so we're gonna do sound systems and everything else in that thing. So it'll be a nice car when I'm done. And I need to get someone to put a top on it. So finish up the body work, paint it, engine, paint, top, roof. I got to tear all the doors up, take each and every door off and weld it up. Problem is I don't have a garage. Yeah, no garage to put a car in. So, I do have a shed in the back, which I have tools in. I have tools everywhere, shit. But whenever, I think I'm going to get one of those portable garages to put it in. I'm going to start looking at those that I could set up here around it when I pull the doors off in case it does rain. I want to keep the rain out of it, but headliner, everything's getting done, so it's even getting seats. It's going to be insane, so that'll be coming, and there'll be some custom modifications done to that car too as they go along. So you just have to wait and see. And that's my project right now. This project, except for paint, and that dash is done, and we'll probably do that later. And I'll probably film the airbag removal if I can. So that's what's going on. And I finally had some free days, so there'll be some videos popping up. I think maybe the last of them, but we'll get 3 or 4 videos out. So anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna go in and grab some dinner. It's about that time, and I want to thank you for watching. If you like this, don't like it, thumbs down, let me know, and give me a thumbs up if you do. Hit that like button. Want to see more? There'll be more coming. It may be slow. You may get like 12 videos a month. With me, you may get 2 videos a month. And I'm gonna go get some dinner, and you have a wonderful day, and peace.